Hey guys, afternoon. I don't know why that's not working. I have to do that there. There we go. Let's do a quick bracket update for you guys. Coming up, finals going to start soonish. Guys are busy joining the service now. They are hopefully finally set up 100% on the final stage. They're not using their PCs, however, the peripherals are being used, so they just had to set up some drivers and things like that. Most of the guys, so they just wanted to do that, and their communication in terms of the TeamSpeak servers and stuff like that. So they're going to do the defibrillations now and get that sorted out on the server. So there's just a bracket, a recap of how we ended up here today. Started off with the two normal bracket games here, phase 2 of day 2. So we had Pulse Evolve up against Elevate losing there, Pulse going and staying in the upper bracket, Pew beating Salt, and then going through to the upper bracket. Salt and Elevate then played each other. Salt then won against Elevate and moved over to the lower bracket final, where Pew, after losing to Pulse in the upper bracket final, basically dropped down to the lower bracket final. Pulse obviously went through to the grand final, so they've been waiting. They had a good about 3 hours wait until now, and then then we had Salt, an exciting game, Salt up against Pew, where Salt took it in an overtime round on the third map, and unfortunately dropped Pew out. So Pew have finished third this year, Elevate fourth of course, and now we fight for first and second, but obviously more importantly that first prize, and obviously ultimately the last ever Battlefield 4 champions, I guess, in terms of everything that Tarkom's done over the years for this wonderful franchise and title. We're still going to have to figure out where we go from here on out in terms of which title is going to be supported league-wise, but also what the players feel comfortable with playing in terms of moving over from a Battlefield title. There's obviously still more to come from Battlefield-wise in terms of new titles and so forth, and of course there is currently Battlefield 1, but there's a lot of debates about whether it is competitive enough or balanced enough to be used as a competitive title in Battlefield terms. So it's be interesting. This is a grand final, so for those who don't or aren't aware, it will be best of 5 in this case. So we could definitely see we are definitely going to see guaranteed 3 maps in total. It's after that we'll see how it goes, but you will definitely see at least guaranteed 3 maps if one team is winning outright from the beginning. So they have to win, somebody has to win 3 maps straight in total, but obviously it's best of 5, so 5 maps in total. All the other games previously were best of 3. So yes, so we're just going to wait for the players are connecting. They still have to do their defibs, basically where they just see who wins by using the defibrillators, and then they get to use do the picks and bans and so forth in terms of the map rotations. So we'll see how the map lists go. Alright, so I think let's see what the thoughts of let's see what Ensika thinks. So let's just wait for the admins to sort out the discussion quickly. Alright guys, I think we're ready. So, and in terms of, I mean, you've seen some of the Pulse gameplay, you've heard the chat outside. We've been very involved in terms of the Element Salt gameplay in terms of what we broadcasters. So before this kicks off, in your personal opinion, how do you feel it might go?
Well, as we know, the Pulse team is definitely the favorite for this tournament. The Element Salt guys have really given us some good games so far, and I mean, we've seen them on this map in particular. They had really good gameplay. They did play a good game. So I'm really excited to see the Salt guys take on the Pulse team.
Yeah, very much true. I would definitely agree with you on that. I mean, it was surprising, especially with Pew having much more width to use in the sense of Dawnbreaker, after having, lost quite convincingly against, you can put it that way, against Salt in that Siege of Shanghai. But Salt just yeah, managed to maintain it. And I think what was also key is, even though it wasn't, that overtime round, fastest plant wins. So even though, like I said towards the end there, they just decided to let Pew plant anyways, because they saw they're going to have, actually they had over 5 minutes left, at 9 seconds over that 5 minute
Yeah,
cap.
yeah.
So they knew they had basically had a whole game. They had a whole half to, so they didn't really have. They actually gave themselves time, in a sense of they didn't have to overly stress about to beat a certain time. They knew they definitely felt they could do it in 5 minutes, and they did do it in 5 minutes in the end. And obviously now they're in the grand final. Very unexpected, actually. There was quite a lot of elations and people going crazy outside. We couldn't hear it ourselves. It's quite far away from us.
Yeah.
But we were told they were quite loud. Even other game players were complaining about it, about how loud
Aw.
the guys are and stuff. Yeah, exactly. Dota guys are so at home, all the time. And everybody must be quiet and all that stuff. But yeah, so it's going to be very interesting to see how things go. The final will be tasty, because it's a very young group in Salt with a very young leader, whereas on the Pulse end it's experienced players, mid-20s, going on maybe going on to the close 30. So we'll have to see. They're going to have to fight quite hard to get anything out of the games. So yeah guys, it's just gone after 5, so we're just obviously waiting for the players to get on the server. There's obviously, I think, 1 or 2 things that they're still wrapping up on the stage there. Like I've said, they are being provided with the PCs, but they're pretty much clean slate PCs, so there's no real drivers or anything like that for the peripherals that they use, like the mouse that they prefer and the keyboards that they use and their headsets and so forth, as well as the communication software. So excuse me, a lot of that they're going to have to set up and sort out soonish, because obviously we don't want to run over time, but it seems like more of the guys are joining now. You can see more Element guys joining in, and Pulses, 3 each, so it should be soon that we're going to get going. We'll also find out which maps will be bringing you in this best of 5, but we're just going to take it slow for now. Don't want to hype it too much yet. We'll hype it as the game starts, I guess.
Hype.
Yeah. I can try and think of maps that might come into play. I think Siege might just show up. Personally, Parasol probably won't. Heinen probably won't from a Pulse point of view. Dawnbreaker, yes, probably might be in their goal mode as well. But lockers, maybe lockers. We could see a good lockers, especially from a Pulse. Pulse do enjoy their lockers. I remember in older games, Pulse never minded. They never worried about playing anybody, especially XCC on lockers. Those two enjoy playing each other on lockers. So yeah. So we are conflicting with the rugby. So the rugby has just started at the same time. But it seems like all the players are online now. So I think they just need to do the general idea of what map is gonna be what. So the picks and bans. So we'll see how that goes. So the server's just gonna reset quick, and then we're gonna get that sorted out. But we're just trying to make sure that there's no stream delay on our side. So players just confirming who the Rocketeers are on each team. Confirmation station. So I think they still need to do the defibs, or is Golmud just... I do remember, I think they do actually do the map picks outside of the game with the admins. I'm normally used to them typing it in the chat and while they eliminate maps, so just ask now in the chat so we can get the map list. I like to have it, of course. Golmud, Zav, Siege. Seems to be best of 3. Oh, there we go, Locker's Dawn. There we go, Locker's Dawn. Yeah, there's the Lockers did show up. So I was definitely right, no Parasol Storm in this one. We'll get rid of that. So yeah, Golmud will be your first, as you can see. Second will be Zavod, third will be Siege, fourth is Lockers, and fifth Dawn if we get that far. Obviously neither of these two teams would hope so, but we'll see obviously how as things go. And just let the boys know that I'm ready. So we're all sorted out. And you're looking forward to this, of course? I'm guessing so.
Of course. I mean, this whole weekend's been building up to this most amazing match.
Yeah, definitely. We obviously didn't know exactly who was going to be in the final, but I think a few people had a slight hunch that Pulse would probably be here. It's like that. What do they say? Unkept secrets or something like that, you know. Everybody knows it. It's a secret, but everybody knows it.
Yeah.
So it's like kind of everybody's just like, yes, we get what you mean. Yeah, pretty much. That's probably gonna happen.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So we're gonna have the guys have readied up. So Pulse guys will be on your Russia blue side. You'll have the Element Salt team on your Chinese red side. Very interesting. As Ensika, as you noted earlier. So Pulse will have that slight advantage in terms of not having to be coming from a lower gradient in a sense. So you'll find that obviously the Salt guys have to first work their way up and then, you know, really try and find some vision. Whereas the Pulse guys, once they get into this area nice and early, they can just, you know, look straight down at them. But it seems like they'll make it at the same time. Pulse clearing up a lot of key areas that they feel for sight. Go move over to Tronics here. He's here on the left hand side. Caught up with him before the game. He's looking forward to it definitely. Pulse are always up for a game. I'm definitely sure these Salt boys are just as ready. Alfie leading this young team. Smalls are coming up, putting him under pressure. Nice early skirmishes here. This is nice to see the boys aren't holding back. You'll definitely not see the Pulse boys hold back. But it's nice that we have a team like Salt who are young and are very vibrant. Definitely will do the same. They'll come
very
with the hype.
aggressive.
Yeah, they'll come with that aggression if they have to. Alfie's gonna quickly do that nice little reload there on the small. He's trying to find something happening here. Ghost Freak, man with the highest sensitivity right now. Hashtag confirmed in the BF community. He's trying to get some reses going here. Hacksaw in and around the buildings. They're just trying to clear out these elevate guys. The element guys. Climbed up a little bit there. Alfie's going to come around left side.
And Alfie is actually running with the bomb, but he's being protected by 2 of his teammates. And that's a great strategy to have, because even if he does get dropped, someone else can pick up the bomb and run with it.
Of course, and also that backup in terms of reviving, getting the resource immediately back up. But, Salt making very good plays here. They're pushing the tempo. They're bringing it to Pulse this time around. Pulse, I think, they're responding well. I mean, the one thing I've always seen over the years, and especially teams that, I mean, I'll have to bring up Joker's name a lot because he's done a lot of work, not only for Element now, but for Pulse in the past. He had this mentality that it didn't matter how things were going, they always felt that they could always beat anybody. So Pulse will never panic, even if they do go, let's say, a map down. they will never panic. It's happened before, they've gone maps down before, but they've always come out to win in the end of the day because they have such a composure and such a historical conditioning in terms of how much they've played Battlefield and how long they've been together that, you know, these oaks are just, they're just well composed at the end of the day.
Yeah, but even if you have the best team up against somebody who's new, up and coming, all that kind of stuff, it all depends on the day. I mean, it's got to do with exactly what the guys do in the moment and how they play together there.
That's very true, Nsika, very true. So Spuddy's gonna have to do a little bit of defending here from the distance. Pulse now, so Pulse very active in using the smalls to clear up and just get line of sight as quick as they can. So Hado, if you can get a kill, why not as well? So Spud unfortunately goes down from that very handy defensive position. Vox putting pressure on. Alfie's going to try and use the roof. Okay, he's rotated back down again. Rules.
Rules is in a very open position here.
Yeah, he could be flanked. Yeah, there we go, Vox. So Vox is going to make that push now. If I believe, yeah.
Oh.
I believe if there's one guy on the Salt team that can definitely give Cruels a run for his money, it would be this man.
And look at that, there's Vox.
Yeah.
Right on that.
It was definitely this man, Vox, guys. This guy he's come out of nowhere. He's
MVP.
he's really surprised. Look at that. Okay, he gets one though. Can't get the return there. Tronics clearing up very nicely. Remember, the MCOM is just armed. Pulse guys aren't worried, they're not stressed. All they got to do is disarm it. So it all comes down to whether Salt can defend this.
Composure.
Yeah, the composure factor, definitely. Spud's got no sight, he's got no line of sight. Cruels hasn't gotten onto the MCOM yet. He's going to go a quick res. This is very exposed, so this works in Salt's favor. So if they do get to a good high position, they'll have line of sight. Vox cleaning up Tronics very nicely. They're managing to defend this. Another clean out. Alfie gets a point blank small kill. And that's it, guys. So that's the first MCOM going to Salt. And this first off, the first map.
Very well done there.
Yeah, very well done. Bringing the game to the Pulse boys. They're telling them, listen, yeah, we might be young, but we're not going to pay you any respect anytime soon. You got to earn it, I guess. But yeah, Alfie and Ghost Freak are also very familiar with each other, both in the XCC setup. Great grenade there. Alfie gets taken out by Uncle Hado. But Spirit is trying to find a pickle from the distance. Tronics is rotated around, far left side. He's going to come creep on into the center. They've got central control now around the bomb site. Cruels is here, trying to find a pick off. Man, it's just getting cold in here. I don't know if they just cranked up the air conditioning in here. I think it's
to get more excited.
No, it's just gotten really. I think it's because it's also really cold outside.
You need to be jumping up and down. This is the final, dude.
Jump up and down and pull my wires everywhere. PC's broken, what then? Then we can't bring anybody in any games.
Well, that's why wireless was invented.
Right. Oh, Alfie, okay. Gets a nice small kill and that nice little ACE kill at the end there. Gets himself a double. Slowing it down a little bit, but the numbers is still in the mid here. Tronics, he has to find some cover. He's going to pop a grenade. Ghost Freak's been pushed back a little bit. He's going to try and find a pick-off. This man can definitely hold his own. No name though. He's going to fight it. Nah, but Ghost Freak's like, no, youngster. I've got your name. Alfie though.
It just seems as though these Soul guys are everywhere.
Yeah, they're doing that. It can get like that sometimes. When you push the adrenaline and you just keep pumping it, you can definitely do that. You can make it feel like you can make the enemy team feel like the guys, they're always everywhere. So Salt are doing a very good job in pushing them back. Ghost Freak is stuck in a very tight situation here. Vox gets the partial. Not a good idea though. He's gonna go for it. He's gonna go down. He should have waited.
Just that split-second decision.
Yeah, Pulse are trying to get out of here. They'll have an opportunity now to move forward. Alpha's gonna reset that small. Axel's trying to find the pick off there. Spud though, he's gonna get away just in time. He's still got enough health to do so. Ghost Freak's gonna go try for the Bravo push.
Yeah, I would have said definitely Bravo rather than Alpha, especially with the rest of the Salt team coming up from the bottom.
Fantastic cover by Alfie from the top down. He's using that elevation to his advantage.
There's the elevation.
Yeah, he used it very well there. And they've got numbers now in and around Bravo as well. Box going down though. Fighting in the tight spaces. This man, he loves his Loves these 1v1 situations. He likes being put in the challenge. Gets too easy clear. The grenade though, follow up.
Very nice.
Actually, he got a 3 for there. Almost a frag package for himself. Remember guys, frag package 4 kills or more in a sitting, as I like to call it.
Haven't got that copyrighted yet.
Yeah, no, I haven't. I need to though.
Okay,
Patent pending, I guess, guys. So Spud, he's still on the top end here. He's been a bit quiet in terms of getting heavily involved. Good spot there by Ghost Freak. Gonna get the kill on Alfie. Alfie's been rotating quite nicely here. Salt trying to put the pressure back on. Gonna get rid of Ghost Freak. They do. The numbers are back in play, but Hado, he's been... Oh, they caught him just in time. Big play there. Vox catching Hado just in time, which really helps. This cements the ability for them to defuse now. 6 minutes 40, around about 6 minutes 40 seconds now left in this first half of the first map.
You can actually physically feel the energy that these guys are putting out at the moment.
Yeah, exactly, that intensity vibe is the way they're playing right now, yeah. The flicks, the how much the... There's no scopes, but there's 360s, I guess. A few 180s here and there. Quite a few Zozos for those out there who know what Zozos are. The classic jump glitch. Almost like you're going, like sinking into the ground as you come around that corner. Ghost Freak gets a good kill on No Name. He's going to be able to rotate forward. He's alone though on this far side, but it won't be for long. He's got the support coming up. Alfie, great pickle from a distance. He needed to do that. Just slows things down a little bit. Bomb is exposed. Tronics though is the closest here, but the rest of the Pulse boys have decided to try and clean up on the inside, and they will. Spud goes down. Tronics though has moved in front of the bomb. Ghost Freak will now pick it up once again. Vox is tight in though, and Vox can do a lot. We've seen it before, and we've seen it in this game so far already. Frags are very close. But so far, I mean, look at the Salt frag, 62 to 42, whereas Pulse, I mean, we haven't seen this in a long time, where their frags are, it's not that far out, the KDs, it's only 50 for 45. So
I think the energy of the Salt team is really going to play into how the way that they're going to take over, and then if they're going to win this, it's going to be because they're just that much more dynamic.
Yeah, so they can try and outfrag obviously Pulse as much as they want. You can shoot these guys, you know, and destroy their KDs as much as they'd like, but obviously they still have to defend, and they still need to try and get on that MCOM and defuse it. Now they're struggling. This is where the key frags can come in. You need to survive here, you know, but Spirit unfortunately loses out, and now, yeah, they've set up a very good defensive baseline in terms of defending their plant here, Pulse, and I'm pretty sure they're going to get it now. Yeah, and there we go, back to even. It's 1-1 now in terms of MCOMs. About 4 minutes 30 remaining on the clock, so yeah, still quite a lot can happen here. Spud working hard, getting rid of Hado, using the hip fire there. Vox trying to get that elevation.
The Pulse guys are just, they look like they're more than happy to let the Element guys bring it down to them.
Very true, yeah. There's always those cases where some teams are just more suited at just like saying, okay, we're not really going to push, we'll just let them bring the bomb to us. Ghost Freak is tied in here, trying to use smoke for cover, gets around just in time with that good prone there. Cleaning up here on the back end. Oh, using that effort.
Excellent.
Oh, using that CZ75, getting a good kill there on the headshot, and they got control. They've got 2 in the area, which is great, on the Salt side of the map. And this is what I was talking about. Yes, so they might have got an MCOM down, but this is Pulse in a nutshell. Just, they don't panic. They never do. They have the time. They know they have the time, and they just keep relying on that that long-term experience that they've gained over the years now. Especially the land experience.
Yeah, it's getting down to basics, and just knowing that whatever you do, this is the way that you need to keep pushing forward, and this is the way the team is going to react, and this is what you're going to do, and that's how they're going to react to that. And yeah, it's knowing your team, having experience with them.
The constant in-game knowledge, yeah. Agreed, 100%. No Name goes down, a return kill by Alfie. So the bomb is stationary, so they've managed to stop the plant. Vox loses out to Cruels. Oh, that's a tantalizing matchup, the two of these boys.
Ooh.
Daniel has got this Magnum. He's going to try and do a snapshot, I guess. Gets himself one there. Jumps down. Parachute's popped. Bomb, though, is in Salt hands. Coming up on 2 minutes 40 seconds remaining. Putting some pressure on the Pulse boys, but they're not worried yet. Fox is going to come up here, he's going to get the kill. Yes, Hado goes down as he's hiding inside the building. I think he was also halfway stuck in there. Rosary comes out, gets a good kill. Get the res as well. Does he survive? Yes, he does. No Name is trying to cause a bit of a problem here from the other end, but he does go down. Bomb is exposed by itself. Spud gets a nice quick kill on Tronics. That's one of those situations where two players are just sprinting at each other, and whoever shoots first will probably win.
You can't even say it's whoever has better internet at this stage,
yeah.
They're all sitting right next to each other.
Exactly. So definitely Tronics wasn't expecting that. So though they are more on the past the halfway point here, the Salt boys, you do have to work hard to try and get in and around these MCOMs. It's not going to be easy. And there is only about 1 minute 40 left now.
What do we say? This is the pressure point, 1 minute 30 and below, where the guys
definitely
know that they now need to pick up the pace.
Guys, but I just need to point out, I think Alfie's literally playing out of his skin because he's 21 for 10 now. And yeah, the kid is playing quite well. Vox obviously expected, he's playing well. But like I said, the Pulse, the mentality is they don't panic that much. So like I said, the Salt guys can try and outfrag them as much as they need to, but or want to in this case. It's about planting and obviously maintaining those plants and getting those MCOMs. So again, Bomb has been slowed down. Spirit's just trying to find a pick off here and there. Just can't seem to find anything yet. Vox is going to rotate up. Okay, 50 seconds remaining. If they do pick up the bomb now and go for an MCOM, they can at least prevent Pulse from going 2-1 up in this case. There won't be enough time for them to defuse and make it to the other side. So if they can get this in, which would be good, and I think they might be able to get to Charlie. It depends on Hado here. Hado has been spotted out, so they do know there is a rotation by Cruels, and Cruels does slow that down. So
You're going to come up behind Spirit there?
it seems like that's going to be it. Fox is up. He's got the elevation, but he does go down. Spirit is here. Let's see. He's been spotted out quite hard. He's in a tough position. Time is pretty out. I don't think Pulse is going to have enough time to make it across. They're still going to try. Just the way the Pulse boys are. They don't stop until the timer literally runs out. Yeah, but I think that's pretty much the first half done with, guys. 1-1. Wow, that's a tight game. Salt boys really bringing it to Pulse this year.
I think this is going to set the tempo for the rest of the match. I think it's such an even matchup at this point. You've got the experienced guys, and then you've got the guys with the gusto. And you know, it's at the end of it's just going to come down to who has the composure at the end.
Very true. Very, very true. So Sharice just laughing at me because I'm yawning here. I always yawn when it's really cold. And I'm really
That's a bit
cold.
odd.
I don't know. No, it's because, you know, the body tenses and stuff. And we have been here since 7:30 as well.
We have.
So we are quite tired.
But this is the final, and it is so exciting. These two teams are just so amazing to watch.
That's true. Final hype, and they've definitely created that hype for us as well in terms of the gameplay styles that they're going with. Very aggressive, very high-paced. The pace is ridiculous compared to some of the other games that we saw like heavy lull moments. Even with teams that were aggressive, were being a little bit slower. We saw it with Salt as well against ALG. We saw that against Pew. But the thing is, these are two teams that are very fast-paced teams. So it's nice to see because then they actually don't decide they're going to slow the game down. They're actually just going to play the way they play.
Yeah, I mean, it seems as though the guys are just going very all out for this. They just want it. Both teams want it so badly.
Definitely. I mean, it means a lot to both teams, but I think it will just be a little bit more tasty if these Salt boys can do it, especially with the Element brand coming back again. So it will be very tasty for them. Okay, stream still going strong. Shout out to everybody that's watching right now, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Nice, 36. Thank you, guys. It's fantastic to see the turnout. Also, I do believe this is on the main stage, right?
It is, yes. The guys are actually sitting on the main stage, and the stream is up between them.
So those guys can hear us out there, right?
They can hear us.
Yo.
Shout out to everyone who's sitting
Yeah.
out there.
Shout out Uncle Biscuit. I hope you got your front seat there. Popeye, what's up, man? Blocks, I hope you're there. Yeah, everybody's there. I just hope you guys are all there. Val, yeah, watching you guys do their thing. Also, Rolf, I don't know why you're wearing that Pulse t-shirt, but you shouldn't be, because you play for Element. But please. Alright guys, here we go. Pulse on your Chinese red side. Element Salt will be on your Russian blue. Tronics is pushed in a lot closer. Vox is going to be tighter. I think Vox might just be spotted out here. Yeah, Tronics has a very good position. Very good idea to push up more to that towards that yellow container there. And fighting quite hard here. Alfie though holds his own, as one does. Oh, once again another point blank small. I got a frag.
That didn't end very well.
Yeah, Hato's like, no, bro. Take it easy. Alright. It's up to Pulse now to find something here. Saltos slowing it down a little bit, but No Name falls. Let's hope the energy's not out of the Salt team yet. They did play quite a high tempo in that first game. But Pulse know what it's like to go all the way in a BO5. These players have been there, done that, so it's not going to be easy for the Salt guys to maintain the constant high intensity gameplay. It's going to come down to that adrenaline and gut feel. Vox goes down. Kind of just threes life away there by just kind of running into the door. No Name though, he's going to quickly clutch. Trying to clutch. Okay, survives, but he goes down next time. Spirit though, he's tight in. Use the barrel, son! Now it explodes. He's really exposed here, and now he's last man standing, and he's in a round. He does survive one. Not going to survive the second. Pulse on the front foot here. Yeah, this is the Pulse everybody knows. Literally didn't waste any time getting to this stage. Ghost Freak obviously giving that information. They're obviously going to rotate immediately. Salt up here. They had to concede that MCOM. Pulse was sitting too pretty around it. And in the second half, Pulse get the first MCOM, and they are now 2-1 up in the overall scheme of things on this first map, which is Gormwood Railway. Best of 5 grand final. Rage 2017 versus Gaming Championship. Rules gets a good kill on Spud. He's got one more to deal with, but that's been sorted out by Ghost Freak. Gonna go for the res. Pulse once again will have the bomb. I think we should go ahead and also thank Asus for the fantastic PCs that have been sponsored for these guys as they play on the main stage there. Also the chairs from Red Dragon. Comfy chairs, we're sitting on them as well.
Yeah,
I think
they're
these are Red Dragon
really
chairs. These
awesome.
are nice. It's the first time I've said on like actual, like,
An actual gaming chair.
yeah, gaming chairs. Well, what are now gaming chairs, which started off as bucket seats and cars, I guess. Like racing seats. But here we go, Hado.
Performance, either way.
Yeah, performance. So performance seating. There we go.
Hey, that's good.
Performance
Tagline
seating,
that.
guys. Hado goes down as he tries to get that plant in on Charlie. The res will come up by Hacksaw. Salt though pushing back quite nicely, but they have managed to clear out. Alfie's here though. He's not going to give up anytime soon. Nope. Nope. Like Hado just knew that Alfie had that Magnum out there. Didn't even choose to peek it, but he does go down now in the end. So Salt respond quite well. Vox is going to go pick up the bomb. He's got it now.
These Salt guys are really, really good at getting down quickly to the opposing side's MCOMs.
Yeah, their movement is, their rotations have been quite fast. That small does nothing unfortunately for Alfie, but break the wall. So Tronics does a bit of damage here. Manages to get outside just in time. Voxer, went for the res, dangerous while he's carrying the bomb as well. Pulse is going to put the pressure on. Vox has to rotate out. Doesn't lose. Sorry, he doesn't win that battle. Axel has a bomb, he does get cleared out though. Salter setting up a good defensive line. Spud once again on that roaming type role. Spirit's going to push up onto Charlie. See what he can find. Alpha's going to be the push again. Tronics though won't have sight yet. He has spotted it out though. Small comes from the opposite direction, so back towards the Pulse players to try and slow down that skirmish in terms of preventing the plant, but Salta managed to get it down. Alfie trying to go for another point blank small on Hado. Does get the headshot kill though off the hip. This is a good setup by Spirit. He's going to spot it out. Tronics so can do a bit of damage. If you can get rid of Spirit here, it creates a nice avenue for them to attack from this Charlie side, and this is what they're going to try and do now. They put the numbers on this side. Spirit's under pressure. Salt are aware where it's coming from. They push 2 from this right side spawn, but I believe the MCOM might just go. No Name waits this time, and he does get that kill. Actually didn't. Now Hexor goes down, and it's back to being even again.
Back to being even.
A lot of back and forth here. Wow. These Salt boys are really keeping up with these Pulse guys.
It's refreshing, actually.
It is, exactly. That's what I always use. I always tell people it's refreshing. So that beeping noise is the explosives on this map, guys. It's normally set off during like a conquest game, but you can't set it off because it's just, yeah, that's the game rules.
Right, so those Assault guys have pushed up right up to where the bomb is at the moment, and they're waiting for the Pulse guys to come and fetch it.
Yeah, I guess they were trying to catch them out here. No Name though. Tries to go for the early frag. Oh. Does he get it? No, he gets out of there though. Header's still here. He's gonna rotate around, tries to do a quick flick. Gets taken out. Hacksaw under pressure, tries to find cover quickly. Res comes up, so the numbers are back in the area. Hacksaw though holding quite well. He does get taken out on the return. No Name will get the res as well. Again, numbers back up. Also on the complete opposite end of the map. Well, they have two though, in terms of Tronics and Cruels.
The Pulse guys are forming a nice line again. They're in that center map, and they're just waiting for the Assault guys to come down. Because, I mean, they've got to come down to the end.
Yeah,
there's no way that they can avoid that. So, I mean,
exactly,
they may as well stop them anyway.
So, you've noticed with the way Tronics, for instance, and Cruel set up there was more of an angle. Looking straight back up towards the Assault guys, and obviously you had the ones that are in and around this area just pushing back from that side. So, again, squeezing it in, just limiting the space that Spud and the guys had to maneuver around. Just Spud is left alone here. He's going to try and fight. He's being pressured from all sides here, and Pulse have managed to get the bomb back. However, Salt have managed to set the defensive line back up again. So a lot of time left on the clock, guys. See how this goes. Still pretty even here, guys, remember. This is the second half of the first match, your best of 5 grand final. DGC 2017 live from Rage. Ticker Pro Dome. North Gates, Johannesburg. Good kill there by No Name on Hado. The Salt boys are keeping these Pulse guys back. Ghost Freak does make it into cover just in time. That little dive there. Last man standing though. Spawn does come out. Whoa, Smalls are coming out. Spud's got somebody to his right. He's going to lose that out.
Ghost Freak is currently running for his absolute life.
Yeah, he's just been I mean, I don't know if it's a credit, if we can give it a credit to Salt for forcing that constant rotation backwards. We could, but on the other end, it could have been a decision from Pulse. But Salt are definitely not giving a lot away here. Hence the tied scores at the moment. First half ended 1-1, second half currently stands at 1-1. And as it stands, if the timer runs out, we'd have to go to a elimination round. Well, sudden death round in a sense. Fastest plant gets you the win. Box. Thought you pay a visit to Ghost Freak. Ghost Freak is like, I'm just going to close both doors. You can hear him, so he goes up the other side. They did a good job there. Back to him,
There
nice.
was a great carry down there by Ghost Freak.
Yeah. He tried to hold on as long as he could, but unfortunately he just got caught out there in the end. Trying to deal with both doors. So they believe Charlie's free, however, there are people here. Pulse are defending it from up top. One did jump down. Oh, good cover. No name. Bravo has been planted. Salt, this is your opportunity. You could take the first map if you wanted. Score comes down to Fox. No. He goes down. Alfie, you've got the height, brother. Is he going to react here? No. The defuse comes out just in time. And Salt just weren't quick enough to react. Good work there. Salt coming around. Halo goes down.
So
Bomb
stressful.
Yeah, bomb is long gone though. Unfortunately, Ghost Freak once again going into his favorite container, opening the other door now. To move on over to Charlie. Smoke comes out. He loses some of the cover. So they are aware that the Salt boys are aware as the radio on the balcony plays. Did you know there's a radio there? On that balcony in that
No.
building? Yeah, it plays music. You're here now if I go to Ghost Freak. Okay, he's
I'm
running.
usually in a tank.
Oh yeah.
to be
Hey. Yeah, that's true. I'm usually the guy trying to take out the tanks on this map. Meanwhile, Ghost Freak is rotated on the far end of the map now. It's coming from the bottom up towards Charlie. It's been the call for them. Yeah, they're going to go for Charlie. It is being watched though. Alfie's here, but he's being pressured. Good rotations out by the Pulse players. And this gives them an opportunity now to set up nicely.
Yeah, this is definitely an opportunity here for the Pulse guys to take the lead, because even if the Assault guys do get in here, if the Assault guys do get in here, they are going to have a problem with the guys watching over and taking them out.
Yeah, definitely. Spirit, he's trying to battle it out. He's got quite a few to deal with within these buildings. Pulse Boy's just really good at using cover. And there's rotations. Tight spaces, but also just spreading out the gameplay. Ghost Freak fighting from a distance. He does go out. But that's the bomb. That's your first map, guys. Going to Pulse. 3 MCOMs to 2. So it definitely wasn't a clean sweep. Salt giving them quite a run for their money. We're going to move over to Zavod next, guys. As your second map. Alright guys, second map coming up. Just let them know that we're ready. So we're ready. Just waiting on the element guys to see if they're ready. And as Uncle Chris Cousins of Pulse. The issue is that there is no delay, but for some reason it's still delaying. Yeah, I know. Alright. Sorry guys, if there is a bit of delay, we are aware of it. We did switch off all the delays in terms of the devices and softwares and YouTubes and stuff. But it seems like it might just be a general internet latency type thing that we're dealing with. So, Zavod is your second map, guys. It will be Element Salt on your US red side, yes, and the Pulse players, Pulse Evolve, will be on your Russian blue side. So Salt decided to go straight up all the way into the middle. So they're gonna kind of just follow along from Langslung and the Legion boys and girl, as to not putting too much stock onto Forest. I'm just gonna wait on their center and see if they can catch the Pulse players out. See if they can find anything going here. So Tronics will pick up the bomb, so he's gonna rotate forward. Spirit will have his first skirmish here. He gets a good frag on Axe. Axe goes down. Tronics is going to still rotate forward. He's got a good path, maybe down, straight down into the tunnel. Cruz is covering it. Might decide to go up yellow stairs towards Bravo. He comes back up again. They're just checking, making sure Element aren't too aware of their rotation. Spud though is watching along with Spirit. Spirit is still here, forced to rotate backwards due to the grenade. Gets a good kill there on Axel once again. He's covering his bases. Spud still supporting. Does he find that pick off? He doesn't. Causing a bit of a ruckus here for Hado Gene, so Hado's not too sure, but he does deal with one. Can he get the second? He runs past him, just decides to run past him, spins back around. He did have the support. The spawn did come out. Axel is still here. He does get taken out. Meanwhile, Bomb has moved forward underneath. So Cruels and Tronics together have pushed it further. Arse forced back now by Vox. On the other side, No Name has boxed him in. Good kill by the youngster there. Gets that quick Zozo there.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very, very nice.
Nice quick Zozo. Gets the revive. He's going to rotate back up. Go off over to Charlie. Try and get this plant as quick as they can, obviously, before the Pulse boys show up. So if you do set up a very good defensive line, as some of you are aware who's watching currently right now in the spectators area and those online, if you can set up a very good defensive line here, it can be very hard for the defending team in this case, or the team that needs to defuse, to get back inside. But Hado has made his way inside. He's going to deal with whoever's here. Crushes. There's two he has to deal with. Gets one. Spirit goes down. Can't get the follow up. Cruels though has pushed so long. He's going to go for the defuse. Yeah. Element haven't put much stock on it. They're not aware of it. The nades come out. They see the other runner trying to use the peaks underneath the machinery, and they have managed to clear it out. So it seems like they might just be able to get this first MCOM and start off the second half. Sorry, the second map. First half very well. They're going to start off, yeah, in the lead basically. So very well played by Spirit there.
Very well played.
Yeah, he did a very good job there. Those early skirmishes working out quite well for him against Axel. Spud as well, helping him out. Vox has got one to the left. He sorts Ghost Freak out with a good headshot. Tronics is here. He's battling. Gets a good first kill. Does he get this follow up? Spins around. Doesn't get the 180. Spirit's gonna have to pop some mids. Now Salt are going to probably go for the bomb now. Decide to move on up with it. So for you, End, are Salt starting to live up to that hype that we saw in the previous games?
I do believe so. I love the dynamics of this team. They are fast. They keep the tempo up. They are very quick to change up what they're doing as well. And that is what puts the other teams on a back foot, because they never know exactly how the Salt team is going to react.
That's very true. Very, very true. So yeah, I think they've kind of matured as the tournament has gone on. So each game they've just learned. They've been learning through each game every time and just trying to refine on what was going wrong in those previous games.
100%. This the first game we watched with them. They were quick, but they were very. They weren't as polished. They were
there we go.
Yeah, they were very. I can't even think of the word to accurately describe it.
No, I think polish is, I think, the nail on the head in that sense. Quick, they were playing well, but the polish, the refinement.
Refinement, that
yeah, the refinement of it, yeah. wasn't really there. But the refinement has really showed, because the way they're playing against Pulse right now, I believe, is a very refined team. You wouldn't think that these guys haven't been playing that long.
Yeah, they were almost impulsive.
Exactly. But what I think, what is lending to this, or what is helping them out, is because they're playing such an electric side themselves. They're allowed to be a bit more impulsive now. Maybe Alfie's given them a bit more freedom. Maybe even Sarge chatted to them and said, guys, be a bit more free. But the disarm is coming out here. I think Pulse will get it down. Defuse will be down. Yeah, the response came out a little bit too late. Spirit's still alive, but he's got someone rotating on the back. He's going to spot one. Doesn't know the other one's still behind him. No, there actually wasn't, sorry. There was the one player. Gets another good kill from a distance on Cruz. They're trying to maintain the bomb in this area, around the silo area. Box is still here. He's going to keep quiet. Box will take this. If he wants to, if he has to, he'll take this fight. We've seen him do it already. Red laser's there though, so he might just give away his positioning. Tronics has rotated far side. I think they might just go for Charlie here. No. Changing it up. Does he win that fight, Tronics? Grenade behind him. Survives that damage. Gets a good kill on Alfie.
Brilliant kill there.
He's boxed in again, and once again, Salt managed the squad wipe. Don't tell me the bomb is glitched. Oh, you got the bomb. Wow.
That's all we need right now.
Yeah. We've had it happen before in Dawnbreaker on Alpha, where the bomb is glitched literally like between the box and the MCOM, and the player can get in but then couldn't get out again with the bomb. So the people just kept dying in the same position. But here we go, Salt once again, trying to maintain this front foot gameplay here. Bring in the pain. No name, can he get the second? No follow up there for him. He's going to try the quick magnum. Nope, he's going to go down. They only got 2 up left, so Spirit has to be the key. I believe he is the key here in terms of holding up the spawn here. Okay, the numbers are more coming out on the mountain side here. Okay.
All the action is happening over there in the mountain.
Yeah, Spirit though has somebody behind him. He has managed to throw a grenade quickly, but it's not going to stop. Hacksaw, quick small, comes in. There's still numbers here. Alfie, team leader. He's not getting the hit markers. There's still a man there. He's trying the quick magnum. The spawns just come out. They did get the defuse pulse. It's mad.
Oh.
It was mad. It was just mad.
It's hectic. I don't even know who to be following, because every time I click on somebody, they're down.
Yeah, this is why I'm used to doing this now. You get used to exactly what angle you want to see the fight coming from and where it's happening. So for me, in that case, Alfie was the key there in terms of stopping that defuse. Just wasn't getting the hit markers, even though he was obviously firing blind through the smoke, but sometimes the guys get lucky. He then resorted to that attempted deagle shot. Just didn't work out. Pass now. Finally got the plant in on Charlie. And I think they have more time this time to set up and defend. Shot from behind. Good rotation here by Ghost Freak. Putting a lot more pressure on earlier. Salt Boy's not getting enough room to move out of spawn. Spirit's going to try and find... And just look at it. So they've got Hado straight up on the bomb itself. However, they've got this nice little spread all the way across around around Charlie. Let Salt have to concede it, so they've rotated back on the inside. Try and gain their territory back, and we've gone back to being even again. So it's just a continuous back and forth between these two boys.
This is definitely going to be one of those matches that is worth just the stream.
Yeah, definitely. So once again, a shout out to everyone that's watching out there, guys, and all the guys watching live on YouTube. A little bit of a, what's this, cat and mouse going on here. Ghost Street gets Spirit, goes down, bomb is available now. Pulso have control of center. Alfie's going to run forward. Hado's here. Bringing some reinforcements. Alfie's got Spud with him. Spud's going to spot back in towards the tank yard. Alfie's not concentrated really that the bomb hasn't been picked up now. He should be aware of it now. Hado's moving up. Finds Alfie on the back. The Limit have the opportunity now. Bravo would be tough to go for. Good response coming out from Pulse. So Element really have to think about this before they just head on out there. They could just throw themselves in the open, so they're pretty much aware of that, so they have realized that. Though, Pulse coming in from the back. Good win there by Nonim, he had to win that. The trade does come out. Hado goes down. Salt. They're keeping it tight here. However, losing numbers now, closer to the objective. Vox under pressure. Finds cover. Spud is in a good position, but he's just not rotated around. He hasn't turned around to see. There we go. Now he's doing some work. Bravo is now available. However, the numbers are at Alpha, so they are looking straight back over. The Pulse boys. Grenades are going to come out.
That's the thing, between these two flags, there isn't really much room to hide. So if they're at one flag, they can see you at the other flag anyway. So you really have to push and clear both flags.
Yeah, definitely. You don't want to give line of sight at any moment to your opponent. So obviously, key thing is obviously just trying to get rid of them as soon as possible. Win those early skirmishes in and around. Axel doing a great job there on Spud. 2v2 right now. Oh no, make that 2v4. Alfie. Alfie. Being quiet. Bomb has moved meanwhile towards Bravo. Plant comes in. There we go. Pulse now. Have an opportunity to take this first off. Finally win it outright. For a change. Remember guys, this is best of 5. So guaranteed 3 maps. Somebody just getting sprung upon there. Some great frag action here. A lot of back and forth between these two guys. Some good shooting. Spirit last man standing. He's got players behind him. Got somebody in crushes as well. And they've got CD, he's the only man standing, so they really can't do much left now. Not enough time left, and there you go. Pulse will finally take a half outside of the one that they won in the second there on Golmud. So they take the first half of the second map 2-1. What am I doing? I'm not writing on my paper properly.
That's because you're writing on a mouse pad.
What? My mousepad has nothing to do with it. No, I was capping off the score there, which I don't normally do. I normally wait until the second half is done and then I total it there. So yeah, what do you think? Salt, yes, they've lost that first half, but they were in some positive areas, commanding positions at times.
They're causing the Pulse guys to do what they want the Pulse guys to do.
At times, though. At times,
yes, at times. I mean, obviously the Pulse guys have got a lot more experience in just all round everything that is going on. I mean, the Pulse guys obviously being the firm favorites, and they're that for a reason. You know, the guys have watched them play, they've played against them, they know how good they really are. But I'm liking the fact that the Salt guys are actually giving them a real run for their money.
It's the
and
run
it's
for
not
the
a
money,
whitewash.
Yeah. Exactly. I think.
So at the end of the day, even if the Salt guys don't make it and actually become the champions in this, they've still done an incredible job, and it is something to really be proud of.
Yeah, agreed. They can be very proud of themselves. Knocked out some big boys early on in the tournament. They've survived, they've got themselves here, and now they're definitely fighting quite well up against this Pulse team. But the Pulse boys just showing that constant, that experience, that long-term conditioning that they come with. They're gonna sort themselves out. Let's find out. Just waiting for the players to ready up as the second half starts, as our wonderful hot chocolate arrives.
Oh, you're a darling.
Alright guys, here we go, second half starting up. I can finally warm my hands. Players gonna ready up. Here we go, guys. So Pulse will be on your US red side. Russia, the Russian side will be represented by the Element Salt guys. I don't think we're live actually. Screen's off, so Hado had a problem, so we're gonna have to reset. Sorry guys, so Hado's screen has collapsed somewhat. So tactical timeout. So we'll probably just we'll just restart. There we go. This hot chocolate is very warm, which is nice. My hands are warming up now.
Just careful you don't burn your throat and then you can't cast anymore.
No, my throat needs the heat. Yeah, the hot chocolate is really hot. Compared to the one I made earlier, this water is boiling. Thank you. So here we go, guys. Second half starting up. Start check, get you guys all sorted out. So you can see those frags, see those KDs. Alfie, it's underneath here, trying to find something. Pulse, got that forest advantage, looking down into the central area. No Name's gonna rotate back outside. Cruels is, I think he's slightly surprised as to he hasn't ran into anybody yet. Spirit previously was holding this position in that first half. Alfie does go down, Ghost Freak. Guys get the kill, gets the revive as well. Pulse trying to push. Axel found out here. Tronics. He's got that bomb in hand. Does go down after he tossed that grenade and he had to kind of rotate backwards to find cover once again. Axel trying to cover Ghost Freak but also not take him out at the same time. Or at least partial him. Fox gets taken out from behind. Oh, jeez. That grenade was pretty good. I think it was a grenade. Just like that. It was just big explosions.
That's how I like Battlefield though.
Yeah, like when oh my word, that's why I love Conquest so much. Even like even Battlefield 1 playing Conquest, it's like sometimes it's just then there's like a broken plane flying down and then you're like, what's going on? It's just like an action movie half of the time.
But it's best when the behemoth goes down and it just flattens everyone.
Exactly. Well, it's not the best when you know I've had very bad situations where I've literally stood underneath. I'm like,
you're like,
okay,
wow,
I'm just
that's
like,
cool.
Yeah, I'm just like, okay, whatever, dude. Just just kill me now. But meanwhile, Salt has managed to get hold of the MCOM. They've moved forward. They've planted Bravo. Paul's trying to get in and around Crushers here. They could squad wipe once again here. No, Hacksaw's like, nah, 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 nah.
Oh.
Nah.
Oh.
Nah, nah, nah. Now he goes down. Squad wipe.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he goes down now. So Salt in a very good position here from the start, maintaining that high intensity gameplay. But this is their opportunity to at least bring it back. To bring it back, they'll level it out.
Enjoying that hot chocolate, are you?
Yeah, it's very nice. So there we go. We're back to 2-2 overall. And if Salt can get the next one, they can win it. Yeah, they can definitely win it.
So where are they at the moment?
Well, it's 2-2 overall. Salt win.
Well, there you
if
go.
they get the next one, they'll win. I'll take the second map. And No Name is all by himself with the bomb. He's running away. He's got 3 guys chasing him. Make that 4 now. They're going to meet him head on. And he's down. So that's a bit unfortunate for him. Slows it down a little bit, taking it further away from the element side of the map in terms of those MCOMs for Pulse. So Ghost Freak's going to have to do a little bit more rotating. He has found a nice little clean path. He's around Silo now, just outside, finding around the containers. Gets a good kill on Vox with that frag grenade. Vox gone quiet a little bit. Still yet to see him wake up a little bit more on this map. But again, there's a lot more space here, and he does, we've seen it, he does seem to enjoy those tighter spaces. So
yes, he does.
yeah,
He definitely
he's still
does.
trying to find his way to kind of just just find his footing on the map.
Vox is not somebody I'd like to meet in a dark alleyway on a pub.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's what he likes.
All creepy and stealthy like.
Maybe stealth like, but I'm not sure about creepy. Anyways, Element trying to find their way on the inside. Spirit gonna use... No! It's not going to work! He should have used the second one. Further down, but he does get a good kill on Ghost Freak, so that allows him some time and space. Fox. Checking that flank, making sure nothing's coming from that side. Cruels those tight in. Guys, remember this doesn't end anything yet. Fox, quickly! So many things just happened there. It was ridiculous
Wow.
that Cruz got a 3-man Magnum kill. Cruz, I'm very sorry that I was not on your point of view, but that was ridiculous.
Yeah,
Anyways.
he only really is very good at getting on box when he does something awesome.
Yeah, sorry guys. I think I should just like inherently follow Cruz now everywhere we go. But anyways,
No pressure.
it is now 1-1 in the half. However, Pulse are 3-2 up on MCOMs. So, if Element take the next one, it will be tied. We would have to go to overtime, because it will be 3-3 overall. However, if Pulse obviously get the next one, then it will be done. And they will win the second map, and we'll move over to our third map, which is Siege coming up. There, obviously we've seen Salter a lot better on Siege. So that could be a lot more of a tasty game. Especially if Salt can pull this to overtime and somehow win it in overtime. Alfie somehow survived all of that.
I honestly have no
Yeah.
idea how he did.
He survived this small. He was getting partialed by both players. He does get one kill.
But it's like he had some sort of force shield around him.
Yeah. Well, here you go. Salt have the opportunity now to maintain this and get themselves back in and get themselves a map before they move over to the third, as overtime is looming now. Remember, 5 minutes, guys. Fastest plant gets you the win. No, name's like, I'm just having this grenade ready and throwing it on the MCOM just to celebrate. And so he does. Overtime it will be, guys.
Wow, wow, wow.
Literally reflecting. OT! OT hype! OT hype! Why are people leaving the server? Two players.
It looks like 2 of the Pulse players have left. Or been disconnected.
They could have dropped. Who is it? Tronics and Hacksaw. Come back, friends. Don't leave us. We need you. Yeah, so while whatever's happening is happening on that side, just want to again continuously shout out to everybody who's watching live on stream right now. Guys, thank you so much. To you guys sitting out there spectating right now, thank you so much. Thank you to the players, the teams that have come through this year to make this final Battlefield 4 worth it, I think. Definitely, I've had a great time seeing you guys again. It's been fantastic. Also bringing End into our community a little bit more from a PC point of view, so it's been fantastic on that end.
Away.
I've managed to get a few goodies, so I'm happy as well. I can go home quite happy. I finish on a Saturday as well, so I can come and enjoy myself tomorrow. And I'm pretty tired now as well, because we have been here since 7:30, so I'm not used to waking up at 7:30 on a Saturday. I'll definitely tell you that. I never wake up at 7:30 on a Saturday.
Since I am with an international league, right, a lot of the games that we actually broadcast are during American time zones. So Saturdays and Sundays, I'm usually up at 3 in the morning to stream at 4.
No.
Dedication.
Guys, I wake up early during the week for work. My Saturdays and Sundays are for sleeping late. Specifically for sleeping late. In some cases,
I wish.
sleeping the whole day. Where I only get up like 2 in the afternoon.
No, I can't do that.
No.
I'd feel like there was something Battlefield related missing in my life.
No. Guys. You can't take breaks, guys. So, it seems like we are ready. Are we ready? Ready! Metabots, roll battle.
Oh wow.
Do you remember that?
I do.
It is me, Mr. Referee! Metabots, roll battle! Sorry, I'm that guy. Cherie's like laughing her face off now. She's like, nostalgia!
Very much so.
Digimon. Yo, Digimon as well. Alright, guys.
We're not geeks. Not at all.
Trying to deny that you're not a geek at a gaming expo is the worst idea ever.
Although to be fair, I'm a console player, not a PC player,
Yeah, but
so
you're still a geek though.
I guess it's probably not a good place to try and deny this.
Biscuit though, guys, have you seen Biscuit's beard? Yeah, that goatee is dope. That guy's not a geek at all. He's just straight up dope. What do we got, yeah? Sorry, who's casting with Spitz? Guys, it's Nsika707. She's co-casting with me. Kijk waar, Hans. Nsika. You get it? Nsika. Hans, thank you, dude. Yeah. What did I miss, Uncle Wayne? What is the score? It is in overtime now. Oh, Joker, what's up, man? Good to have you here. And shout out to everyone else that's in chat and watching. Thank you, guys. Okay, we will have Pulse on your Russian blue side in the start of this overtime. 5 minutes, remember, on the clock, guys. Element Salt will be on your US red side. Fastest plant gets you the win. So let's see if Salt will try and do that thing where they did it to Pew and kind of like made them plant like 9 seconds over the 5 minute limit, which gave them all the time in the world to beat that time. So yeah, but this is Pulse though, so Pulse is gonna come. They're gonna come at them. Pulse has been here before. We've seen it happen. We've seen some clutch overtimes. We've had like seconds things, hey? Like SVG versus I can't remember who, where they win like by they literally planted a second faster than like nail biting stuff before. So this is the type of thing that can end up like this because as you can see, Pulse not wasting any time. The sooner the better.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm expecting that to happen with this match. I mean, these guys are so, I wouldn't say evenly matched. I suppose they are evenly matched, but you know, they just are on point. One team does one thing and the next team comes and counters it with something else.
Exactly.
It's really getting
it's
intense.
a counter play. Like funny enough, the way these two teams play just seems to be it's countering it. They seem to be cancelling each other out now and again. I think. Okay, Ghost Freak survived around crushes. They still have the numbers. They've squad wiped. So I think they might just
I
get
think this is gonna go.
Yeah. Sub what? Sub 2 minutes. Sub 3 minutes. 3 minutes 20. How do you use sub correctly? You say sub what? That's below. I don't know. Anyways, it was 1 minute 38. That's below 2 minutes. Yeah, that's very quick. Y'all remember that now. Third round. So Pulse get themselves the first plant. 1 minute 38. So we'll have to see excuse me, how the Salt buddies can see if they can beat that. It's very different to the Pulse game where they don't have all the time in the world now. So they really have to they literally have to go and fetch the bomb, run inside and plant it as quick as they can. They don't have time really to mess around at all or take their time.
Tempo, as I like to say.
Exactly. What we got here? What do we got? Shanae, I've done many things. Yo, Dave O'Connor's here. What's up, Dave? I just see Dave in pubs and he just makes me look bad. Anyways, Shanae, I played, first experience of Clan was with Bud back in the day, Bad Company 2. Then we did our own thing amongst our friends. And my Battlefield 3 experience and early Battlefield 4 experience was with BZK. So yes, that's the closest I've come to competitive. But a lot of my competitive has been in Dota as well, again with my mates. So yeah, we have our own clan still running, but it's more of a casual thing now. So, but you always see me with my casting tags on, guys, in pubs, whether it be Battlefield 4 or Battlefield 1. So yeah, much love. I'm hearing shouting. I don't know what's going on. It's definitely not our games.
It's definitely not us.
Yeah, it might be the Dota guys. Oh wait, League of Legends is outside you, isn't it? Yeah. But here we go, guys. Element was now on your Russian blue side. Pulse will be on your US red. And they have no time to waste. Do Element Salt. They go straight into it. However, Spirit goes down early, which is not good. Slows things down. Spud is doing that far left flank. He's trying to find here that pick off. It seems like it worked in the end. Got that spot bonus. Confirms the kill happened. Reses are coming out. They cleared up the last Pulse player. He's trying to slow down this rotation. Axel though, he's in the center. In the workshop. He's trying to find... Oh, the smoke is being used well, yeah. The Alpha though is pretty much telegraphed, unfortunately. So early grenade. Yeah, they're going to have to try and fight it, yeah. The Pulse were just waiting for that.
Ooh.
Yeah. Closes the door on him. Probably Ghost Freak again.
He's like, nope.
Yeah, no.
Nope.
Yeah, and Pulse is going to go ahead and plant it themselves. They have that opportunity, why not? They can go for Charlie. It wastes even more time. Hell, you can win 2-0 if you want to. You're allowed to do that. So Ghost Freak's going to waste more time by just planting it in there. Time is pretty much up, I believe. Yeah, the well played GG comes out. So Pulse will take your second map. So they are now 2 maps up. We're going to move over to a third map, guys, which is Siege of Shanghai, eh? Remember, it is a best of 5, so if Salt win the next map... Oh, they want a 5-minute break. Okay, they're going to have a 5-minute break.
That's correct.
That's what the boys want. I think they should get the 5-minute break. Don't look at me, you're the one that smokes. Yeah, if the boys want a 5-minute break, I think they should get a 5-minute break. So, third map will be Siege, guys. Salt is still in it though. There are only 2 maps down. I know it sounds daunting, but they do next. The stage 1 win map 3, stage 2 win map 4, and then see what happens in map 5, I guess. But right now it seems like Pulse is in a very, very good position right now. Okay, while we... I don't know if anybody confirmed the 5-minute break, maybe they have. So I think I'm going to do the same. So we'll see you guys in 5 minutes. Alright guys, so I felt, seeing that players are still taking their break, maybe just run, for those who aren't too familiar with Siege of Shanghai, show you where the action is going to happen from a Chinese point of view. So you're going to see the team coming out sprinting straight down the mid here. You'll see probably at least one sets up here, a second around about here, around the truck bed. The rest will be two in the mid, one on the far right side here. Similarly with the US side, the spawns are going to come out on the middle room, sorry, the mid of the road, meaning that they're going to have first dibs at the bomb. Bomb will spawn in and around this area here on this corner. So normally we see one man default set position over here, sorry, up and around here, there we go. Second guy around here trying to fight out this main road battle. And you'll have two in the mid, in around this foyer here, just over there. And then you have this one at times that's sitting just further back as the overlook over here, or you might just push further down here, or hell, even in here, inside the room there. So inside this store, can you go through the glass? No! Can't go through the glass unless you break it. Alright, so players haven't readied up yet, but I just felt for those who didn't know Siege, it'd be best to just take you guys through it. So that's how it's going to happen, primarily in terms of the default setup. Doesn't matter which team it is, that's pretty much what you're going to see. Ow. A lot of skirmishes in and around the tight areas. In the store right here, what we like to call mannequins. So you might see a lot of skirmishes in and around that area. In this foyer as well. As the US team normally try and push Charlie first. A lot of skirmishes in and around there, and then of course, from a Chinese point of view, when they're attacking, normally the Bravo is a push. So a lot of skirmishes in this courtyard here, and of course in and around these stairs. Get the plant set up over here, overlook over onto the coastal side, just over there, and also into the bar area here. They try to cover because there is a spawn space over here as well, so they can come down here and start trying to attack from this side when they're trying to defuse any MCOMs that have been planted. Charlie is normally your secondary plant in this case when you're attacking into the US side. So normally you would plant from here, you cover in and around this bar here, and then also, I think it's actually a sushi bar. Anyways, and also can cover from here. And mostly your US side defenders will come through this area here, through this door, and try and make an entrance. Alpha at times is obviously planted as well, which can be defended quite well because this will be a bit more of an aggressive defensive push, where they can push up into this area here and try and prevent the spawns coming out from this side, and of course currently where they are spawned right now, which is right here. So as you can see, Pulse guys have spawned here, so they will be on your US blue side. An element have spawned down main road here, and they will be on your Chinese red side. Box getting some elevation early. And here we go guys, third map. It's definitely in Pulse's hand right now. If they win this map, they pretty much win the grand final and they take it home. However, this is Salt's last opportunity to still keep themselves in it. And somehow take us all the way to 5 maps for the day. So Vox is going to be in the mid, trying to be that entry frag, but he's not going to get it. Ghost Freak does a good job maintaining that. No name, just going to stick around statue, using that peak right there. Smoke comes out heavy and down the mid. Decoy, good work here. They've decided to push past mannequins down main. They spoke both sides, both lanes. Kados using this to his advantage. Tronics doesn't come around, gets a very good kill. No name, rotates back. Box is still here. Does he deal? He deals with both, well played. Tries to get a quick res, but nothing comes out. Bomb is available. Hacksaw is the last man standing. He's quite far away. However, the spawn should come out around here. Actually, no, spawns are coming back at the main US side. So I don't think Voxum are going to be able to make it all the way to the MCOM without being seen and engaged upon. But they're going to try and use the smoke anyways. Once smoke comes out, now the player goes down. He can quick res and he's on the bomb itself. Sorry, the MCOM. He defends his plant quite well. Gets it down. Grenades are coming out. Rotates on out. However, does go down afterwards on the follow-up. Still players here. Spirit has to do something good. Gets a good grenade. Good second grenade follow-up to that. Zozo's coming in. Hacksaw's been forced off. He's going to get a quick res. Did get a spawn out as well. Tronics does a good job by getting that kill. Alfie's still here though. He's being very quiet. So Alfie's the closest. He doesn't get a kill though. This arm's coming out. Tronics is going to survive this. Grenade was way too short there. He does get it out. There we go. There's an opportunity to rotate on the back here. Down the water side. It is the safest currently right now without engaging. Element team will be expecting him to come straight through, but the smoke is still there, so it's definitely masking this rotation. Ghost Rick's going to support on the same side as well. He's going to come around, quick jump. Let's see to get a big cuff. Box is right here. Box wins out. Good patience from him. He has to quickly met up. I think he can hear it. Yeah, he can hear the bomb. He knows Tronics is there.
I can hear you.
So Box is going to pop on over. He's like, hello.
Oh, that is.
Oh, he like pinned him against the
beautiful.
wall. He pinned him against the wall. Literally pinned him against the wall.
One of those montage shots, I think.
Yeah, another Vox montage shot.
Most definitely. See, I told you, you're only on Vox when he does something awesome.
Well, he had to clutch it there. But now, Salt slowing it down a little bit more. Can't be too aggressive now, else they're going to give a lot away. Alfie's down the left side here.
Alfie with his signature flanking.
Yeah, he gets a very good kill there on Tronics. Good headshot. Puts a bit more pressure on Haxor to react. Haxor loses. That's good for Salt now. Can Alfie follow it up though? Put more pressure in from this left side. Yeah, he's caused a distraction. Ghouls has to now stress and worry about what's coming that side. They've managed to push up tighter and tighter here. They're squeezing in on the pulse boys.
He's in such a wonderful position here to defend when that bomb gets planted.
Yeah. They do realize they are there, so they have managed to clear them out. But now they will push into the sushi bar area. Tronics is going to use the bar counter. He's going to have to dive quickly to try and find some space just to heal up. Box is going to try and get mass grenades coming out. Can he hold this though? He does get the first one. The follow-up though is heavy. Good kill. Can he get another frag? There's more coming up. Hato goes down. Tries to get a quick magnum. Grenades splashing everywhere. Alfie though is in a very good position. Ah, I just couldn't. Spud! Throw a grenade. He's got no grenades. He can't do anything.
Quick.
Nah, they're gonna get the defuser. Spud doesn't do something here. No. Unfortunately, he didn't have any utility to do anything. Pulse.
And no teammates that could spawn on him, unfortunately.
Yeah. So, unfortunate Spud just got caught out there. But Assault have the opportunity to set up the defensive line.
We've seen a lot of Siege Shanghai in this tournament so far, and like we keep saying over and over again, there are only 3 ways you can get to that side, to the Chinese side.
Basically, yes.
So I mean, the Pulse guys, you know, they have to clear a section, and
of course, yeah.
the Element guys know that, and they set themselves up so well to defend.
But unfortunately, they did get a bit aggressive, pushed 2 through into
And when I say that, now
yeah,
they get
and Tronics basically cleared up too, which gives them the opportunity to move on forward. Alfie, for some reason, is still watching on main. And he gets taken out by Ghost Trick rotation. He's squeezing them in now. Defuse did come out just in time. Actually, not the... Was it even planted? No, I think they just stopped the bomb carrier. Pulse haven't planted it yet. I think they're going to try for Charlie now. Lasers are going down here. No name. Took out the paddles. More concentrated on the res there instead of just first trying to clear as much as he could. And then try and get his teammate up. They're watching Charlie diligently. Axel. He's trying his best. Smoke is there now. I think under the cover now. Yeah, he will go for it. He just has to watch one angle. It's kitchen. Good cover there, though the plant comes in. Alfie's fighting for some reason in the middle of nowhere, but he's managed to force them backwards. This gives his team an opportunity to defuse, which they will, of course. And there we go. No name's going to pick up the bomb. However, Pulse still quite advanced. Oh! No name just stomped all over that guy. Axel went down. Good turnover. Good pace here. Hi, Ghost Freak. Oh, yes, sir. Ghost Freak clutching a few good kills there. But Spud gonna get a res, then pick up the bomb. While Spirit maintain his aggressive push. Grenades are gonna come out once again. A lobby of grenades. A volley of grenades. It's a volley, right?
Yes.
What's a grouping of grenades? A volley of grenades or lobby of grenades? No.
I mean, that's
yeah, a volley.
It makes sense. Volley of grenades, yes.
Yeah. A lobby of grenades is like a political gathering of grenades. I think. Bomb goes down. Pulse putting on a heavy pressure here. Though no MCOM has been taken yet on either side. I'm at the stage where I'm just letting these guys do all the work for me now. Because it's just so much back and forth here. I just have to choose who's in the mix here. Quick res.
Someone's going to be doing something awesome.
Yeah, exactly. There's so much action right now. So Pulse have the opportunity. They're going to rotate on up. Charlie will probably be the plant if they can get it in. And maybe the rotation towards kitchen. Yeah, they're going to...
I think towards Alpha,
blows
definitely.
the wall. Waited for Cruels to get on through. They're going to blow that wall. Set up on Alpha. So Pulse enjoy doing that. They like blowing out this back wall to see as soon as, for something like this for instance, where no name is behind. But they like to cover from outside. So by getting rid of that wall, this allows them to do that. Whereas some other teams, they leave that wall intact and kind of try and use the door as a chokehold or choke point for anybody trying to get in from the outside to try and defuse. So they're trying to limit the skirmishes to outside here, Pulse. And see the assault guys coming from as far as they can, obviously. To get that line of sight.
Yeah, anytime you're in a situation where you have placed a bomb or you're taking an objective, the more you can limit the access from an enemy, you're going to be in the best position.
Very true. So now you see Spirits are behind, and they've realized the best way to clear sometimes is either being right in front of him or behind him. But his teammates managed to cover him. And so they're pretty good right now. Jonix still trying to cause a bit of a ruckus on the back end here. He's going to have to rotate backwards. Bomb is down though. So the rest of his team doing a good job in slowing down these Salt players. Spirit's trying his best there. Alfie. Around statue, going to fight it out. Hey, hey. There we go. He does get that kill. Ghost Freak's here.
Oh,
what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Nice. Gets the bomb as well, so he has... Nope, there's cover. Spirit does a very good job. However, a lot more numbers here. They should catch up with Spirit soon. Okay, they expected him to come around there. They don't realize he's pushed up. They'll see the... They'll have the information now. Would have spotted him out. Good grenade. Utility forcing him into a tough situation here. Very good grenade once again. Now that was a lobbed grenade. That wasn't a thrown grenade. That was a lobbed grenade. It was a fantastic grenade.
Was it fantastic?
That was one for the Hall of Fame grenades. No, that was a really good grenade. Good use of the grenade there. Okay, okay. Nope. Charlie's going to be the plant here for Pulse. Still a lot of time left, actually. Ghost Freak likes to do this thing where he spins around while he plants. Start trying to stand still, basically.
That's the one who makes me dizzy.
Yeah. Sensitivity is so high, it's ridiculous. Let's see what Salt's response can be. Or will be. I have managed to clear up, but Hado watching the door quite well. They've got 2 men on the far end. No name is still here. In the container, he's just watching. He's expecting someone to come from. Well, Hado is still there. But hasn't rotated much or made any noise. They're going to try and clutch it now. Tronics is here though. Needs to get cleared out. Very good grenade first up. And there we go. Bomb is down. It has blown up. And Pulse will take the first MCOM of the third map of the first half. Siege of Shanghai. Salt just finding it harder and harder to find some sort of footing. Get some traction going.
With only 2 minutes and 40 seconds left of this side of the map, I think that is a huge bonus for Pulse.
Very true. They're just Assault guys. They need to find a certain, I don't know how to put it, that
like
one
a rhythm.
Yeah, that one rhythm play that just leads from one thing to the next. You know, where it's just flowing from one sudden kill into the next thing, and then it just works out well. And next thing you know, we're in a very good position. It just unfortunately doesn't seem to be happening right now. They just can't string together. There we go. String together any, good skirmishes and see if they can put Pulse under more pressure like they were in the first 2 games. So Cruels is around mannequins here. Ghost Freak has the bomb, which he likes to do.
So this is what this is what I was talking about earlier. If you have a look at the way that Salt has actually set themselves up in that area.
Yeah, very true.
They're watching all possible areas, and they've got their eye on where the Pulse guys can come through.
The most likely spot, Axel's here. He thought there was somebody around the car. There is somebody here. It's Spirit, and Axel wins out. Ghost Freak's pushed up with him as well. I think Pulse can smell the money, as one says, at times. So
victory is in their sights, though.
Yeah, so
they
very much
must
is.
Be really,
I think
really
they see the light
excited.
at the end of the tunnel, and yeah, they're definitely taking it to Pulse, to Salt now. Whoa, 3 man came down on Crusher just to kill 1 guy. It made Hado feel very special there, I think. But they do have players now on the defuse. We'll stick with Alfie here. Got players behind him though. Team just couldn't cover, and he couldn't cover himself. Good grenade's gonna come out, gonna force him out. Gonna have to make. He finally gets a kill. Boxes kept spraying, and Cruels is the last man standing.
Oh, that is shame.
With only 30 seconds remaining on the clock now, and pretty much this first half of the third map will go to Pulse, and they'll take it 2-0. And Salt have now left themselves in a very tricky situation where, yeah, the next MCOM, if it goes to Pulse, that's going to be it. Pulse will take it. 3 maps to 0.
So the best that Salt can actually hope for here is to get the next 2 MCOMs and then push it onto
Overtime.
the overtime.
Win on overtime. Take us to the next map. Win the next map.
Yeah.
And take us to 5th. We'll see how it goes. We've said this we've gone through this scenario a lot of times where Pulse is involved, with the enemy team need to basically do something like this to still keep themselves in the tournament, to win the tournament.
And yet, we actually have seen Salt come back from something like this on one of the very first maps they did.
Yeah, they've had an opportunity. They displayed it. They can do it, but the pedigree is Pulse though, and that's the thing. It's a whole different kettle of fish.
Yes, well done.
Is that? Yeah, that's the thing. Right.
He looked at me like he wasn't 100% sure there for a
Yeah, I
second.
needed to make sure. It's a kettle of fish, right?
That's right, yeah.
Barrel of monkeys?
No, let's not go there now.
What else is there, guys? Gaggle of geese? Shout out to Biscuits Goatee. I just wanted to throw that out there. And And then of course the shout out to the 42 people watching on stream, guys. Thank you so much. Tiger's here. Yaku's here. Uncle Kali, he's here. Prokill, of course he's here. Prokill's like that secret FOMO guy. Like he tells everybody he's done with Battlefield, but he's just like he secretly wants to come back and just hang out with the guys, you know. Prokill, good to have you watching us, man. Jabba's here as well. Is that Jabba, right? Jabba. Who's that? Where's Dave? Dave, why are you so quiet? No, there's Dave there. Dave O'Connor. It's a cool name, dude. Alright guys, Pulse will be on your Chinese red side. They only need one MCOM to finish this off. Salt, they've got a lot of work to do if they want to stay in this, and they will be on your US blue side. Spirit will take up that standard default position. Heavy smoke on main. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh wow. Oh, thank you, Tiger. Thank you. And shout out to Yuan as well, who's watching. Alright, no name. He's got that class in his way. He's gonna break it. He's gotta find himself some cover right now. Axel is gonna remain. He's gonna maintain that right side, of course. Wow, took a heavy hit there. Survived on 3% health. Good kill by Cruels. He just kept the trigger down. Maintain that spray control there. Accurate, low sensitivity. Spud has moved forward with the bomb. I think Salt have decided to go all out now. Maybe Alfie just said, guys, listen, let's just do it. And I think it's, yeah.
Well, they literally have nothing to lose at this point.
Yeah, literally. Well, what they can lose is their opportunity to bring it back. There is still something for them to lose, I guess. It's just the weight of what they're losing, I guess, in that sense. And they've done it. They've managed to clear it out. They're going to plant for Charlie. If they can clear out these two on crushes, I don't think they have a main. Yeah, they don't have main line of sight. So Salt have thrown it straight into Pulse's faces here. And now they've literally decided to stop playing like they don't care, in the sense of, you know, guys, what are we so worried about?
Well, yeah. I mean, honestly, they've commanded the game.
Yeah, after a while you got to say to yourself, what are you so worried about? And I think they've realized that, guys, we're at the stage now where pretty much, yeah, we probably, I don't want to say like they're going to lose, because you never know what can happen, but it's like that, you know, guys, hey, listen guys, we're probably going to lose this, but let's go out there and let's have some fun, you know, like that whole type thing. Classic American, you know, sports.
Oh yeah, I hope they had
Coach
this
Carter
whole,
moments.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
hope they had this whole like team talk, and they were like, yeah, you guys, you know, do it from the heart.
Exactly.
We're here, and we're the only other team that made it here.
Yeah.
And they have done a really, really good job.
Yeah, they've played really well, and now they have themselves an MCOM in the second half, and now they've given themselves an opportunity once again. They can take it to overtime, and then they can take us to a fourth map. My hand's also cold.
My hands are freezing.
Yeah, because we're sitting right next to, by the way, there's a door right, it's an open, like, loading bay behind us here, so.
The smoking area.
Yeah, it's like a smoking area. So, plus the ventilation obviously in this area as well, they keep it quite cool in here. Listen, I never say no to fresh air, but it's quite chilly, especially that it has been raining late on here in Joburg. So it did drop the temperature quite a bit. Meantime, Pulse have moved up past the midway point of the map. Hado's trying to find something from a distance here with that ace. Does he get the kill? He does. That ace 21, very accurate gun over range. The other version is the ace 23, which you get in the medic class as well. Sorry guys, I just realized I didn't do the squad list. I keep forgetting about it because it's not inherently out there. You have to I have to do it. Like press enter and then press enter again. So there we go. Now you can see the frags in terms of the squad makeup as well. No engineers running right now for the element side. They're trying to keep up the numbers, so therefore they're going to have all those medic guys out. Hado though, maintaining his engineer kit. They managed to get themselves at least 3/4 of the way up the map. Trying to get themselves into the final third, as they would say it in American sports terms, the final third. Fox suspected, assumed somebody was in that corner. Grenade's going to force him back. You don't want to lose the bomb now. They're in a good position here. Tronics gets a quick little res there.
Oh, but not.
He just got himself choked up. Now you see, that's where the difference is. You saw what Pulse did. They blew that wall away. They didn't force themselves to go through the door. They blew the wall away and they said, okay, let's defend from right here where No Name is now. We'll defend from this part, or from Charlie's, where Charlie was, back in towards Alpha, so we can have that overview of what's happening in and around the kitchen. But they decided to keep the wall up. Obviously, they didn't have an engineer, so they couldn't get rid of it. So the wall stayed up, and then they forced themselves, or they had to force themselves through the door. And Hado said, why thank you. So I think it was Hado or Tronics. No, it's probably Tronics. Kill streak stopped on No Name. However, they have an opportunity now. Alpha's going to come in. These two have been busy at the back here. Who's been doing this? It's Alfie again. Yeah, Alfie's causing nonsense there again at the back. So now the Assault guys are going to try and set up here quite nicely. Ba-ba-da-ba. Spud, last man standing once again. Shame, poor guy. And again, he doesn't have a grenade. So he's going to rotate back behind.
Yeah, this poor guy.
Yeah, he's actually... So no one's going to spawn on him yet. Okay, there the spawn comes now. They can still stop the defuse. No, they're going to get it in time. So Pulse dude, they can stop the bomb from leaving the space though. They have managed to do that. Vox has done that now. He's going to have to try and do this quickly. Ghost Freak now, you see that wall is up. So this is where Pulse now have to deal with this alpha area without the wall. With the wall being there. When they're accustomed to themselves obviously creating that space and getting rid of the cover. So Assault maintaining the push here. And they've done a good job. Remember, if they get this, they push us to overtime, which again means they can win this map and then take it to a fourth. Vox hiding. Hey, hey.
I kind of want to happen. I really, really want to continue seeing these two teams.
Well, it would definitely be a sight welcomed. Seeing a team take Pulse to at least the fourth map, which would be fantastic. But they're on the defuse again. This guys are just not facing. It's gonna be a few clutch defuses. There's one man left. It's somewhere. There's a grenade going on here. Only kills one. Tronics is still there. There's still people firing.
Oh.
It has been defused, and Tronics doesn't manage to get out of the back. He's gonna leave out the back exit. He's gonna run on down the road. No Name is still here. They're gonna reset the bomb. Yeah. Cool. Let's come reset bomb. But now here's a conundrum. Does Tronics redeploy or does he swim? No, he swims.
No, he's right there.
There's a ladder.
Luckily, he jumped right there by the ladder.
Yeah, there's a ladder. He knows his bomb resets, guys. He knows his bomb resets. Meantime, Alfie gonna try and pop smoke left side while trying to just defend this midway point of the map. Spud pop himself some meds. See Hacksaw trying to cause some trouble here in the mid. Does he get that headshot? Nope. Alfie supported by Vox. Vox trying to get a kill. Does get a good headshot kill on Hacksaw there. Body goes flying in the air like a ragdoll.
No, don't you love Battlefield?
Oh, this ragdoll physics, man. Makes for some entertaining stuff in the Battlefield 1 kill
It
cams.
makes dying not suck so much.
No, it still makes dying suck. Well, dying still sucks in-game, but it just makes it funnier. Vox carrying the bomb straight up the mid. One man standing, which is Ghost Freak. No, he gets the res now. Numbers are back. Spud is on the right side. He's on main. Gonna go up main road. No. Rotate back around. Ghost Freak's gonna watch right side now. Will he find that pick off? No. No Name's on 27. Not sure if he's gonna peek yet. Spirit's gonna try and make that early peek. Small comes past his head. Hado does go down as he's trying to cover main road attack. Tronics is around statue. Finds cover just in time. He is alone. Can he clutch it? No, he goes down. This is the opportunity now for Salt to get in on Alpha once again. No, messed up the res. Might as well just pick up the bomb. Wasted a little bit of time. This is a few seconds. Still a lot of time.
A few seconds is
Yeah.
a lot in a situation like this.
Very true. But there's still a lot of time on the clock. And Hado, did No Name just magnum his own teammate? He just did.
He did.
Hashtag kill feed confirmed. No Name killed his own teammate with the magnum. Somebody please tell him that team kill is on.
He knows now.
Yeah, he knows now, definitely. Box goes down. Pulse trying to find their way back in. Somebody has. No Name's covering though. This time can he magnum the enemy? Spud covering well as well. This
Covering beautifully.
okay, last spawns are coming out here. Axel comes around. Nope. Nope.
Nope.
Hello. What do we have here? Do I smell overtime?
Oh,
I smell a overtime. Overtime it is, boys and girls.
incredible
Soaked.
comeback.
Owens soaked.
Incredible comeback from the Salt guys.
We have to go to another overtime round on the third map. So Salt are definitely making these Pulse guys work hard. Even if, yeah, maybe they win the next overtime, but they had to win it in overtime to take it home.
If anything, they've just given us an incredible match to watch.
Yeah, it's definitely entertaining. Forget us guys, we're just sitting here talking about this stuff. You guys get to watch it now, so.
Yeah. It would be a lot more fun if we could sit there and actually watch at the same time.
Yeah, like shouting with all you guys out there in the main
Like, woo!
main area and like going crazy and grand final hype. Alright guys, this is your overtime. 5 minutes on the clock. You know how it goes. Fastest plant gets you the win. It's been very satisfying. I feel a lot more professional having my piece of paper in front of me, being able to write down my scores like I normally do. It's the only way I can keep track of things. By the way, if we do go to a fourth map, it'll be Lockers, and that's a tasty affair right there. We remember, for those who will reminisce, that time Fox got a team kill last night in the mid on Lockers and basically won his team the game. What do we got? Spit, say hello to Killer. Killer, I said hello to you, dude. Oh no, that was Joker. Sorry, dude. I said hello to Joker. Andre, hello. Killer, it's been a long time, man. It's good to see you. Thank you. Dave, a South fan there. What's the spreadsheet? What's Dave talking about there? Well, what does he say? Add that in. What? Excel? What's Excel? I don't know what you're talking about, Dave. Okay, place hasn't readied up yet though. What else we got there? Killer, hello. We've said that. Oh, Katie's here. What's up, dude? Vanquisher is here as well. Sup? Pro Kill, obviously still here. Yeah, just a reminder guys, Pro Kill's not here this year. This time this year. What's Dave saying? Not anymore. I need to know whether splits are single. Dave, easy, easy. I'm working on those things, okay? Okay, guys. Pulse is on the Chinese red side. No. They're on the US blue side, my bad. Element Salt is on your Chinese red side. So Pulse will have first dibs at the map, at the bomb, sorry, not at the map. First dibs at the bomb. It will be very interesting to see. We saw in the previous map in overtime, they didn't waste any time in terms of planting. Because the sooner you do it, the better. It puts your enemy under pressure very early on. Because remember, the way Siege works is that obviously Element will have an opportunity to be on the US side next. So they will be able to get hold of the bomb immediately. It's just whether they will be able to break through towards the MCOMs and plant. In this case, Charlie's normally the case. Oh, opportunity. They've dropped him. Vox is not too sure yet. The rotation has come out by No Name, so now they know. There's an opportunity here. No Name can grab the bomb. He can run forward. This could be a very interesting change of pace here if Salt will be the first to plant, because this time they would be in the position where they actually have to defend instead of trying to attack and try and beat that time of their opposing team. This might be the opportunity that they need, or the Kickstarter that they need to maybe bring themselves back into this grand final.
This would be classic Salt, though. To wait until the last minute and then bring it all back.
Shame, No Name. Oh, he almost clutches very well. He managed to avoid the grenade. He gets the first frag, but he couldn't follow up with the second. And yeah, Pulse now, though, it is slowing things down though from a Pulse point of view. So Elements are going to continue to try and defend from on the front foot here, on the front line. Oh, good headshot kill there by Vox using the Magnum. Magnumized. Oh yeah, there's my catchphrase. Now I remember. Magnumized. I like using that catchphrase when people get killed with the Magnum. Spirit is watching this waterfront side. Call it the left side, left lane. Looking up towards the Chinese side. Obviously, elements right. Kind of stuck. Hey, hello. Nope. Oh, the smoke, sneaky smoke. Forces Spirit to rotate. Oh, they really have to push backwards. It's a good play by Pulse. However, he's going to meet them here. Got support there, the bomb carrier. Pulse will take their time now. Got Cruels and Tronics. Cruels goes down, Tronics, can he follow? Yes, he can. He gets a good shot there. Can't.
Oh,
Good
and
follow-up frag.
assault guys take it.
Yeah, the Salt Boys have it now. Good follow-up frag there. The remaining players. 2 in the mid for Pulse. It's going to be tough though. Limit will be spotted out, especially if Spirit starts engaging from an early stage. Doesn't get any of the pickoffs though. Alfie's going to continue. Sorry guys, forgot about this. 1 minute 50 seconds remaining on the clock. Alfie's slowing it down. What has he done? Is he throwing? Yeah, he's throwing smoke both sides for some reason. Don't do that, Alfie, because that's gonna happen. That's your classic pub tics that day. Switching your kits, switching your items while you're busy running. Got a bit complacent there. He wasn't expecting anybody to be there immediately. He thought maybe the smoke behind him would think that he's rotating back again. Cruel's gonna try and get some elevation. Gonna pop a good grenade. Gonna force the rotation out here. That was No Name, so No Name goes down. Youngest player currently, guys, in this grand final and basically competing
I'd
at
say
this
basically
level.
in the tournament.
Yeah, he's the youngest player competing at this level right now. He's a really good player. Solid kid as well. Got a
The
great
assault guys have done a great job to get back to their actual objectives and defend at this point.
This time it seems like we're not going to have a plant. Well, we'll have a plant, but I don't think we'll have an MCOM yet. Because
30 seconds left.
Yeah, 30 seconds left. So if the plant still comes out and it goes off, it will be another situation like Pew, where the Salt guys will probably have 5 minutes and more to plant it. Oh, good kills there by Hacksaw. Just to defend himself while he plants up. So remember, this bomb will go off after the 0 timer, so after 0, so it'll be 5 minutes and 5 minutes and some change. 5 minutes and some change, guys. That will be the time to beat for the Salt guys. Yeah, it will be 5 minutes and some change, guys. So we just have to wait for this MCOM to blow up. We'll see what the time is that they have to beat, and they've given themselves a good opportunity to beat it and take us to a 4th map. There we go. 5 minutes and 25 seconds. That's even longer, actually. So they have 25 seconds extra to use.
Yes, the last one was 5 minutes and 9 seconds, if I remember correctly.
This is a lot of change. That's a lot of 5 minutes and change, guys.
It's almost not change anymore.
Yeah, it's almost becoming a whole banknote there. Alright. In American terms, that's a quarter. 4 quarters make $1, guys. For those who are going to travel one day. If you ever go to the United States, remember that. 4 quarters make $1. Alright, that was entertaining.
Alright, so what do you think is going to happen? Do you think that the Salt guys are going to take the next one, or do you think Pulse is going to do it again?
I think definitely the onus is on Salt now to take the next one. It's up to them. They can do it. I mean, it's there for them. The taking is there. They have the opportunity now to keep themselves alive. They don't have to lose here. They can go to a 4th map. They can then take that to a 5th map. You know, there's an opportunity here for them. It's whether they want to do it. It comes down to that. It's just purely comes down to each individual player's internal drive right now to want to win and to show everyone that's sitting out there and those that are watching right now that they can do it and they can be the first team to I would say upset Pulse. Not just beat Pulse, but actually upset Pulse, especially in terms of where Pulse is sitting right now, being 2 maps up. They were looking at basically beating them, you know, on this 3rd map. They just had to get 1 MCOM, but no, Salt was like, no, that's not how it's going to go down. And then they forced Pulse to they forced Pulse to get an MCOM, you know, with the 5 minutes done, and still have 25 minutes after that to use it. And we never, in previous, you know, sudden deaths, we've never had an occasion where we've even reached 5 minutes, and then still even more than 5 minutes, where you have extra few seconds after that, where you can also plant right at the end, but maybe yours blows up at 5:10 or 5:20. You never know. We've never had that type of situation. But they've given themselves a good platform here to try and beat these Pulse guys before that. Because they've done it before. I mean, they did it in the second half where they literally got 2 MCOM straight. So they know they can plant, they know they can defend against Pulse. And they know now, remember, they're going to be on the US side. So guys, just remember that. So Element, Salt will be on the US side, and that's on your blue side there. China will be on your Chinese red side. Pulse will be on your
Chinese side.
Appropriately though, seeing that their team colors are red, and they are sitting currently in the red side of the booth. You guys know down there in the spectators. So they will be on your Chinese red side. So yes, Pulse are allowed to defend from the start, but they have a lot of time to defend against, basically. And Salt, funny enough, they don't actually have to start off immediately from the blocks. They can do what they did against Pew and actually first take their time and use a few minutes before they decide. But it seems like they have a decision. They can either set this up like they normally, like the first 5 minutes of a normal game, or at least the first 4 minutes of a normal like game, a normal map, where it's not about planting as quick as I can right now, you know? They can set it up like that. They can first see what would be the best way to get it done. But it seems like they've decided to, yeah, they're going to smoke mid and they're just going to rush. It might be a bad idea. It might... Pulse thinks there might be an idea, like they might push 1 or 2. But the numbers are dwindling here. They've got 1 man behind. Alfie survived. Ghost Freak's going to come through. Oh, that was key. That was key by No Name. He had to get that in. Alfie's going to go for the plant. He can't survive that though. Here we go. No Name's coming. They've closed the shutters. This is a big problem though. They don't have an engineer right now. So they don't have anybody that's going to break through that. You can't shoot through that, guys. For those who don't know, you can't shoot through those shutters.
And they're literally standing on the outside looking, pointing, going, get him, get him.
Exactly. It's window shopping, but you're just even more depressed.
So depressing. Like, I would love that bomb.
But Alfie, no, he goes down, and Pulse have an opportunity now to waste even more time. Hell, they can even win it right here, right now. If they get this plant in and they manage to defend it quite well.
That would be, from my point of view, where I think Pulse's mindset would be just end it as soon as possible.
Yeah, so they ended on their terms by basically just beating them by planting more MCOMs, yeah. That's what they're going to do. I mean, Pulse know how to win. They like winning. These boys don't like losing at all. But if this is how it ends, guys, I think, geez, everybody's got to stand up to Salt. Or stand up for Salt.
And stand up and just a round of applause.
Yeah, general round of applause. If you're at home and you're watching and you're a Salt fan, the defuse is coming out though. Remember, they do have time even after this defuse. The sneaky Vox defuse. Good work, brother. Takes no damage, so the MCOM takes all the damage for you and he gets the kill. Good work by Vox there. So Salt by no means are out of this yet. They have an opportunity here. The spawns will come out here. They've just got the 1-man Tronics to deal with. Bit of time wasting. But they do have an opportunity to get us to Charlie as close as they can. Have to see if he can do it. He stopped. That's a good idea. I think he would have made it just in time. But the grenade's going to come out. They're thinking he's already on Charlie. Excuse me. But he's closed it out even more. Timer, though, is going down. Just under... But it's going to be soon 2 minutes remaining on the clock. Salt. Now it gets to the stage where they really do have to buckle. They have to blitz it here. They have to now make the decision to move forward. Charlie is available, but Pulse providing that cover from range, which is really good. No Name's coming around. Yep, finds him now, but he does go down, however. Axel's here. Pulse doing a good job of slowing this down. They do have a minute, 30 seconds remaining to use.
bring the whole match down to their own tempo.
That's true, but I mean, I think they're being a little bit too slow now. They've given Pulse a very good opportunity to set up, and now they've allowed them to stalemate it.
No, well, Pulse is the ones I'm talking about. They've actually slowed the game down.
Oh yes, sorry, yes, of course. Sorry, I meant you meant from a Salt point of view. Well, this is where it comes down. This is the last idea they have, basically. They've cleared up the left side. Alpha is available, but they do have many on the end center. Hado gets a very good kill on that, on No Name. However, Vox, my boy, Vox clutches one. Gonna stay with him. He's gonna make it onto Alpha. Yes, he will. So he'll get the plant in. It all depends on when and if this thing goes off. It goes in at 40 seconds remaining.
Goodness.
They could do this. If this thing goes off even after that 0 timer, they could beat that 5 minute 25 and take us to map number 4, guys, which will be lockers. However, Pulse will be able to get on it. Vox is rotated quite far away here, so they won't know. Alfie's the only guy who's going to be able to call it. He can't get sight, and they've allowed it to be disarmed. Not like this, Salt. Not like this. Not even a plant. There's still time. Is there? Even if they get the plant in, the bomb is going away. He's going to reset the bomb. Hado. Yeah, it's going to have to be like this, guys.
I don't think my heart's going to take this.
Yeah, it's going to have to be like this, guys. GG's the call. Congratulations to Pulse. There, your winners are Pulse, guys. For the last time ever. Of course.
What an absolutely incredible show from both teams.
Yeah. A lot of credit to both teams, guys. Fantastic. So it ends up being 3-2. Pulse winning basically 2 rounds of overtime to get to this stage. Where they've now won. I think, you know what's funny though? The Salt guys are the type of guys who actually aren't salty. So they'd actually take this gracious defeat quite well. Because they really did create a great name for themselves. They did a great job. And yeah, they made it a spectacle, you know, in terms of what...
A real showcase.
Exactly, a real showcase, especially for all the effort that's put in by the admins, by everybody who's made this possible. You know, the guys taking the time to get you, spending their money to get you, all these things. We want to thank everybody that was been involved, because it gave them this platform to really express themselves as youngsters, and you guys on the block in a sense, with a young leader in Alfie, but did come with experience. And yeah, it was a fantastic weekend, a Friday and a Saturday. And thank you so much. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me. This has been one of the most incredible weekends I've ever had.
I'm glad you had a great time. Guys, it was special for me as well. Last time Battlefield 4 as the title. Last time I'll be casting probably a grand final for a long time in terms of Battlefield 4. Second time though, coming live from Rage, which has been a privilege once again. I want to thank the talent crew at Versus Gaming for allowing me to do this. Guys, thank you so much. Obviously shout outs to all the sponsors involved, Asus as well for providing the guys with the PCs on the main stage, and all the rigging squad and everybody that put the stage together, and the sound, the admins, the referees that have been running around, the server guys in charge, the IT guys, Talcom of course, the overall sponsor of Versus Gaming has allowed this to happen. And yeah, all the best moving forward for Versus Gaming as a brand. I'm sure things are going to just move onwards and upwards. Congratulations to Pulse, guys, celebrated well. Salt, we'll see you now. Guys will be out there just now. But big shout out as well, obviously, to those who couldn't be here, the viewers that watch us live. Guys, thank you so much for spending your Friday and Saturday throughout the day. Yes, the stream has been constant, but thank you for coming by and spending it with us. And yeah, watching this action. It's been a privilege to bring it to you, and it's been a privilege. Thank you again.
And of course, after all your thank yous that you've given, well, I'd like to say thank you on behalf of me for bringing me in, and obviously on behalf of everyone else for the great stream that you've provided, and obviously all the hard work you've put into.
Thank you. No, I appreciate that, and it's been great to have someone with that same Battlefield passion.
Oh yes.
Listen, Ribus, I'm not saying you don't have passion. I'm not saying Fabio doesn't have passion. The guys. I'm not saying Slung doesn't have passion. I'm just saying it's nice to have somebody that at times also sits on the other side of the screen and just kind of gives a play-by-play, and you know, has to watch it's different, guys. You guys are watching the games. We're watching the games. We're kind of, it's work in a sense, so we're not really enjoying it all the time because we have to break it down. But yeah, it's nice to have somebody who gets exactly what I mean by that. So yes, it's been
For sure, for sure.
no, it's been a great weekend. So guys, I think pretty much I'm gonna sign off here. End. Any last words before I go?
Just thank you to everybody, and thank you guys, everybody that's been tuning in this weekend. We've had really great numbers in the actual stream, and obviously the players for just being as awesome as they are.
We wouldn't be able to do this without the players, of course. So all the clans that came, for the last time, I'm gonna name them. The guys that managed to make it here: DDC, your two element teams, the two ALG teams, your Pulse team, and of course, last but not least, your Pew team as well. So, just to recap quickly, Elevates are your 4th place team for VSGC 2017, live at Rage, Ticket Pro Dome, Northgate, Gauteng. Your 3rd place team is Pew. 2nd place team, and well deserved. I know it sounds weird, but it's very well deserved because people didn't expect him to be even in the grand final, is that Element Sol team who we just saw performed very well. And of course, your 1st place team being Pulse. We're gonna get a head on out there and join the guys for all of it. But once again, congrats to Uncle Chris Cousins, the main guy of Pulse. Congrats, your team won something, Chris. So unfortunately, I heard the Overwatch team didn't do too well, but at least he can walk away and tell his sponsors that they won a title and some prize money and some bragging rights, actually for a long time. Until Battlefield gets sorted out from a platform point of view in terms of competitive, Pulse are always and from now on going to be your reigning champions in terms of Battlefield 4, the last competitive Battlefield title so far, yeah. So guys, yeah, I think let me wrap it up there. Thank you to everybody. I'm going to say cheers. Have a good weekend. If you are driving somewhere, drive safe. If you are in Gauteng, if you are somewhere else, again, still drive safe. If it is raining, just be cautious. Sleep well, have a great Sunday, and all the best for the week to come.
And goodbye from me.
Cheers, guys.